The most dangerous cage ever built has no bars. It only has a notification sound. In 2006, the average person touched their phone 9 times a day. 9 times. Today, that number is over 2600. The average person spends over 1000 hours a year on their phone. 1000 hours that belong to you. Never meant for someone else's platform, someone else's algorithm, someone else's profit. Someone built a machine designed deliberately, scientifically, ruthlessly to make sure you never truly put it down. And right now, that machine is in your pocket. In the next few minutes, you will see exactly how this trap was built, what it is silently doing to your focus, your ambition, your time, and the one shift that changes everything. Stay until the end.
This is lucky, ambitious, full of ideas, a dream that needs time, focus, and the kind of deep, uninterrupted thought that builds something real. Lucky just never seems to find that time.
Every morning starts the same way: notebook open, plan clear, intention strong. Just a quick check first, 2 minutes, then back to work. Lucky still believes the morning is recoverable. But the window tells the truth. Hours have passed, the notebook hasn't moved, the coffee is cold, and Lucky's dream, the one that needed this morning, is still waiting. It has been waiting for a long time. A former design ethicist at Google named Tristan Harris spent years inside the system before speaking publicly about how it was built. His conclusion was simple and devastating. Every notification is a variable reward, the same psychological trigger that makes slot machines impossible to walk away from. The technology was not designed to serve you, it was designed to capture you. And it isn't just the time, it's what fills the time. Late at night, Lucky is watching other people's lives, a peer's promotion, someone's new venture, a classmate living a life that looks nothing like this one. With every scroll, something small and quiet happens. A comparison, a doubt, a question with no good answer. Am I falling behind? Lucky is surrounded by people, friends, colleagues, a full room, and somehow completely alone. Everyone half somewhere else, inside a feed, inside someone else's moment, physically together, mentally exported. This doesn't feel like connection. There is a particular kind of exhaustion that comes from this. Not the exhaustion of working hard towards something, the exhaustion of being constantly stimulated but never truly fed. Lucky keeps blaming motivation, never realizing that motivation was fighting an industry worth hundreds of billions of dollars that employed the world's best behavioral scientists specifically to make sure Lucky always came back. This was never a willpower problem. This was an engineering problem. Entire weeks disappear now, not dramatically, just silently. Lucky can barely remember where the time went. Busy all day, built nothing, like running on a road that goes nowhere. One night, Lucky sits with the phone face down. In that silence, the kind Lucky had been unconsciously avoiding for months, something becomes impossible to ignore. The dream that was supposed to be built, written, started. How much of it has actually happened? Lucky opens the notebook. The pages are mostly empty, not because the dream wasn't real, not because the talent wasn't there, but because the hours were always somewhere else. Just the truth, sitting quietly on an empty page. Lucky didn't delete everything, didn't make a dramatic announcement, just one decision. The phone goes in the drawer until the real work is done. Because Lucky finally understood, you cannot out-willpower a machine built specifically to defeat your willpower. The only answer is to change the architecture, not the intention, the environment. The first morning was uncomfortable. The hand reached for the phone before the eyes were fully open. Lucky put it in the drawer anyway. Opened the notebook instead. For the first time in months, the morning belonged to the dream. Not perfectly, but enough. That was enough to begin. Weeks passed. Pages that were empty started filling. Something that had been frozen, quietly, without announcement, began to move. Lucky didn't change the dream, just gave it back the time it always needed. The real question was never, why can't I stop checking my phone? It was always this: what would my life look like if I gave my best hours to my own dream, instead of to someone else's algorithm? Lucky still has the phone, but also something that feels, for the first time in a long time, like a life being deliberately built, one protected morning at a time. If Lucky's story felt like yours, if somewhere in this you recognized your own notebook, your own cold coffee, your own disappearing weeks, this channel was made for you. If stories like this change how you see life, stay for the next one.